Hey everyone, today I'm here with Gabriel. I just wanted to tell y'all real quick note before this video begins. I am not retiring Gabriel. I don't leave a retirement video. He is still walking 100%. He was just being a dog and having off days, and I thought he needed a retire, but he doesn't. Like, he's amazing. I love him. So yeah, that's just a note because the rest of this video will not make sense if I don't say that. So yeah.
All the monsters in your head now, stare them all down. If they come back around, you'll be alright. And when the journey gets tough, just know that you're enough. You're like a warrior, keep up the fight. The darkness can be such a lonely place on your own. I'll be your compass so you'll never feel alone. Don't wait for the world to be ready. Who says you can't explore? Who says you can't explore? Don't wait for the world to be ready. Find what you're looking.
What's up guys? Today I have a very exciting video for y'all. We are going to be doing dogs on campus. I haven't decided a good title yet, but yeah, we're going to be talking about service dogs, ESAs, and disabilities on a college campus, because I have a friend who has an ESA. That's like something we really bonded over, was the fact that we both had dogs. And yeah, we're gonna jump into the video. So today I'm here with Shelby, and you want to introduce yourself? And this?
I'm Shelby Rhodes, and this is my emotional support animal, Jojo.
And as you know, I'm Jamie, and this is my service dog, Gabriel. I went on Gabriel's Instagram, Service Angel Gabriel, and asked if y'all would rather me do a video on dogs at college just by myself, or if you wanted an ESA. And it was, once it was like 100%. Everyone said they wanted an ESA too. So yeah, debate. So yeah, we're gonna do this. So I feel like the biggest question is like, what's your biggest advice? My biggest advice would be make sure your disabilities coordinator is 100% on board with you having the service dog or ESA, because then if you have a problem, you can go to them and they will help you.
Yeah.
So what would be your biggest advice?
I think just kind of making sure you know what you're talking about, because I know with like, especially with Jamie on campus, and I get a lot of questions about Jojo, about like what it takes to be an ESA or a service dog. And I guess it's just really important to kind of know what you're talking about so you don't mislead people. So I like researched a lot about the differences between the different types of working dogs, so that when people ask me questions, I feel qualified enough to give them answers, so I'm not misleading them in other directions. Joe?
So, Gabriel is just chilling. Leave it. Keep on them. So, I think, for anyone that doesn't know, a service dog means the dog performs tasks to mitigate your disabilities. So, for example, Gabriel does medical alert and response and sensory relief tasks. So he does like partial therapy, which he's kind of doing now. He knows I don't really need it right now. But yeah, and then emotional support just provides emotional support.
Yeah. So I have anxiety, and Joe calms me. She knows when I'm going to have a panic attack. My husband has brought her to me when I'm having a panic attack, and she knows how to calm me. So, yeah.
So, yeah, and also ESAs live in no pet housing, and they can fly on the airplane with you.
But they do not have unlimited access to everywhere else, like service dogs do. That is a big misconception.
Yeah.
They do not.
So ESA stands for Emotional Support Animal.
Yeah.
It does not stand for Emotional Service Animal. That's not a thing. So yeah, I get that a lot on campus. So I think another question would be, what's like the biggest comments you get? So
I think the biggest comment I get is people see her and they're like, "Oh, I wish I could do that with my dog," or "I want to do that with my dog."
Oh, you have
like
this vest on.
Oh,
like
it's
this
bad.
is
She
like
folds her arm out.
Oh yeah. She said Gabriel's done that before. I was just like, that does not look comfy for her. That could be what her problem is. But yeah. Is that better? But yeah. ESA, ESAs don't have access rights at all. But other than no pet housing and that, so. And what are some of the comments you get, like walking around campus? Leave it.
I guess people always ask me, like, why do I need to know a support animal?
Yes, all
that
the
kind of
time.
stuff.
Why do you have service dog?
Yeah.
It's none of your business.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, and people, like, literally the comment I get all the time is, oh, I want to do that with my dog. Oh, I want to do that with my dog. How do you do that? And I'm like,
All the
well,
time.
only people who actually have the need for it really need
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah, that's why I say, my go-to answer is when people say, how can I get a service dog for my anxiety or whatever? And I'm like, you can't.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, I've gotten to where I say you have to have a disability because I recently made a friend who I was like, never even would have thought he had a disability, but he did, and it was like so amazing to have that connection and stuff.
Right.
So I obviously, that made me realize, like, I have invisible disabilities. I don't look like I need a service dog. I shouldn't say, no, you can't to people because you never know. Like, they might actually qualify, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Yeah. And I think that's something that goes along with most support animals too.
Yeah.
Because you have to have a letter by a psychiatrist or psychologist.
Yeah.
So it's invisible.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay, so how about we discuss, like, the process of getting one on campus?
So, like, just to get one on campus?
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to the disabilities lady and I told her that, and I gave her the letter from my doctor that said that I have anxiety and a panic disorder, and that I had a letter that said that I needed an ESA on campus, and she said, okay, that's fine. And that was it. I mean, she told my housing people, and I had to.
Okay, so the process was a little more complicated with a service dog.
That makes sense.
Because they go to class with you, they go everywhere with you. They're in the cafeteria, they're in the student center, they're everywhere on campus. Not Gabriel's the only, so I'm the only student with a service dog on campus, but there's a professor with a service dog, so our college is very educated on the laws, thankfully.
Yeah.
The only problem we had was they would not let us in the dorms because of allergies, and legally it's in the gray area because it's a private Christian college. We just didn't fight it. We was just like, whatever, I have sensory issues, I would not do well in the dorm either.
True.
So that's kind of our perspective. But the process of getting Gabriel here was very similar. We got a letter from my psychiatrist and therapist both saying that he was a task trained service dog, and my list of disabilities, which is, I have all my disabilities and like those scripts on my channel, but PTSD, autism spectrum, and anxiety. So in fact, that's one of the things people might be wondering is how we met. We met at a social club mixer.
Yeah.
And
Regina.
yeah. And we met there, and we just got instantly bonded over the fact that we both had dogs, and it was just like instant connection. So yeah.
And then we talk about
service
dog stuff.
We talk about service dogs and ESAs and the different
therapy dog stuff.
all that.
Because Joe's in the process of becoming a therapy dog.
Yeah.
So.
You want to say your major?
Oh yeah, I'm a speech pathology major, so speech therapy. And Joe is in the process of getting her therapy dog certification so she can do speech therapy with me.
Yes. So that's like so she's an ESA, but she's also a therapy dog.
She's an ESA and a therapy dog in training, so
yeah.
We're in the process of getting her new patches.
Yes. And Gabriel is just a service dog.
Yeah.
My successor I might use as a therapy dog because I want to be a teacher. No, so my successor might be a therapy dog, but by that point Gabriel will retire due to age. So
yeah,
he will never be a therapy dog unless we do. I don't know.
Sure.
She was like, I just want to sniff them. I just want to make my. So we were joking and saying these. So Zoe is a girl.
Yeah,
Gabriel's a boy.
She's
so we're saying the boyfriend and girlfriend.
Good girl.
Which is a joke because it's like obviously. So, how old is Joe?
She is just under 2.
Yeah.
He's too old for her.
Yeah, he's only 4.
That's true.
So,
But in dog years,
in dog years, yeah.
he's like 14 years older than her.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
so, yeah. Do you want to say any last things?
Do your research.
Yes, do your research.
There is a difference between therapy dogs, ESAs, and service dogs. That is a huge misconception. Everybody just assumes,
And-
working dogs, I can take it everywhere with me. And also, please don't just like buy a vest off Amazon and assume you can take your dog everywhere, because that makes it
You
harder.
can't.
Exactly.
It makes it way harder on us as disabled
Exactly.
people.
Exactly.
So, yeah.